Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be going over Warwick's jungle clear for Season 11. And the jungle path is pretty straightforward. The jungle paths that I go, there's nothing cheesy that I have to show off. So the main point of this video is to show you how to clear more than the actual jungle path. So your cleared path, just to be straightforward, is you can either do the 3 camp clear, doing blue, gromp, red into a gank, invade, or just continue clearing. Or you can do red, blue, gromp. Now, I never do these clears. I prefer to go for the full clear. So you can do a full clear starting blue or red, doesn't really matter. Depends on what you prefer or depending on what the game calls for. So you can do blue, gromp, wolves, red, raptors, into scuttle crab, into either krugs, a gank, an invade, or a reset. Or you can do red, raptors, wolves, blue, and gromp. Now make sure you do the red before you do raptors because the burn helps with clearing the small raptors. So it just makes it a little bit faster. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys how I actually go about clearing efficiently, because with the Hunter's Machete being removed this season and you being stuck with Ember Knife, which is not efficient for an auto attack based champion like Warwick, you're going to have to, you know, actually kite camps properly and attack camps properly to make his clear not bad. So yeah, start off auto Q, and you just kite the camp towards your gromp, towards whatever your next camp is. You want to make sure you're kiting it. Now make sure your auto attack does go off. Make sure you don't cancel the auto attack, and also make sure that the patience bar doesn't run out. So right here is where like it stops. So I'm not going to go any further. Now we smite the gromp to pull it towards us. Same thing. Now once this gromp falls below half health, I'm not going to kite it anymore, so that I can just maul to death with my W attack speed. No reason to kite it if my attack speed is super high. Now we're going to go over here to this camp, and we're going to spread the burn. We're going to attack the small ones, going to Q the big one. And then we're going to actually wait for our Q to come up, so we get it's more efficient for moving while we wait for because our Q does more damage than our auto attacks, so it cuts some time. Now we're gonna do the red buff. Again, same thing as the other camps. Now make sure you're not kiting back too far, because sometimes you'll have to. You don't want to make sure you don't want to make sure like the red doesn't chase you too far out, so you don't want to kite back too far. So here, I don't want to make sure this doesn't expire. Now we're going to do the red buff clear. And there's a cool mechanic I'll explain after this clear that I do here. Nice. Now let's go down here to the scuttle crab. And yeah, obviously you want to E it to break the shield. Now do be careful if you think that it's getting contested. You want to make sure that your E's not. You don't want to prematurely E this and then have the jungler come. So you want to make sure that you're safe, so that you're not wasting your E. Because it's on kind of a long cooldown, so that's just make sure you don't die early game in a duel because of that. Be safe with it. Be smart. Now I'll go to our cards. And so yeah, for the Krugs right here at the end of the clear, obviously you don't really have to kite it anywhere unless you're you could kite it over to this lane if you want to gank bot or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's how you clear it with Warwick in the jungle in Season 11. It's all about kiting the camp and spreading the burn to make the most use out of Ember Knife and also the red buff when you have it. Now, the one mechanic I want to talk about that is a new mechanic in the sense that I just figured it out or figured out how to actually apply it. That I think that it's actually pretty easy to use, so it's worth talking about. Is abusing Warwick's poorly coded W to get attack speed on targets above half health. So yeah, I just realized this, and then I can actually use it on wolves, raptors, or even the Krugs. I did it a little bit in the Krugs as well, but it's easiest to show off on the raptors. So I'm going to go ahead and just show this off real quick. So basically how W works is, obviously you get attack speed against targets below half health. That's how it works. But Cool thing about it is you can actually, if you're attacking a target who's below half health, you can switch targets during the second half of your auto attack animation and carry it over to a full health target. And so yeah, like this could be like low in health, and I could like, you know, switch to attack this full health bird, and yeah, it happened really fast. So that's what I do. What I do is I just against raptors, I'll attack these. Make sure I cue the big one. And it's hard to actually attack all these because they're all clustered up, but make sure you try your best. That's all I'll say. You see, all these monsters they're above half health, right? All these monsters are below half health, so my attack speed should be slow against every single one of them. But from this point onward, my auto attacks will be, I'll have 80% attack speed against all of them. So just check this out. Attack. Oops, messed it up there. It's kind of easy to mess up, but it's kind of easy to pull off as well. So you could like see right there, I would click in the second half of my animation. It's kind of forgiving, it's nothing too crazy, but yeah, in the second half of your animation, that's when you want to actually attack the full health monster, and you'll switch auto attacks, and you'll get the extra attack speed off. So it's nothing too important. It's gonna cut your clear speed by like 5 seconds or something. So I definitely do it. If you can't get it consistently, it's not worth ruining your clear speed to constantly trying to go for it. But I'm able to pull it off pretty well after a lot of practice. So it's something worth showing off. It's a new mechanic, and it's kind of cool. Yeah, generally speaking, like I says, yeah, the main things you have to worry about with Warwick is just kiting and spreading the burn. So yep, there you go. That's Warwick. It's Jungle Clear in Season 11, fellas.